7-star DELPHOX raids are finally here, and with that we have one more build to go over that not only deals massive amounts of damage to DELPHOX, but also is a tank as well, with DELPHOX's moves doing as little as like 5% to him. So today, let's talk about ARMAROUGE to take on DELPHOX the Unrivaled. Let's get to it. Alright, so if we're going to use ARMAROUGE to take on DELPHOX the Unrivaled, we're going to need to get ourselves an ARMAROUGE first. I already went over how to get Charcadet and the best way to do that in my video on Cerulege's build, so I won't bore you guys with too many details, but the basics are pretty simple. You're going to come over here to West Province Area 1 Central. You're going to make yourself a fire-type sandwich, and you can find literally hundreds of Charcadets over here if you want to shiny hunt for one, or there's fixed locations on the map that you can use to get Charcadet as well. Once you've done that, though, you're going to head on over to Zappa Pico and talk to our lovely friend right in front of the fountain over here. You're going to give him 10 Bronzong fragments, and he is going to give you the Auspicious Armor, which is going to evolve your Charcadet into an ARMAROUGE. Now, this is all, of course, if you have Pokemon Scarlet. If you have Violet, however, you may want to consider using the trade code that'll be in the pinned comment to try and trade a Cerulege for an ARMAROUGE if you don't have one already. But once you've got that, you should have yourself an ARMAROUGE in your party, and it's time to do some EV training. So now that you've got yourself an ARMAROUGE, first thing you're going to want to do is head on over to a town that has a Chansey supply in it. As always, I'm in Levencia North. You're going to want to make sure your ARMAROUGE is at the top of your party, and use whatever method you want, whether that's like the Chansey farming method, the Lucky Egg method, or just using rare candies and XP candies to get this guy up to level 100. Moves don't matter at the moment, because we're going to come back to those in a minute. And once you've done that, hop on your ride Pokemon, head over to Chansey Supply, and let's get ready to spend some money. Alright, and once you're inside of Chansey Supply, go ahead and start yourself a bulk buy, and for this one, we're going to make sure that we buy 25 HPs, because we're going to max out our HP EVs, and we're going to buy 25 calcium as well, because we are going to max out our EVs in our special attack. So, once you've got those done, you're also going to want to make sure that you get a modest mint. And that's it. We're ready to head outside and put this ARMAROUGE together. And now that we've hopped back outside, make sure ARMAROUGE is at the top of your party. Head over to your bag, hop into the other items pocket, and let's get going with this guy. So we're going to start off. We're going to give our ARMAROUGE 25 of the HP ups that we just bought. So literally all of them. And then we're also going to go ahead and give him 25 calcium as well. What this is going to do is this is going to max out your EVs for both your HP and your special attack. And then we're going to go ahead, we're going to give him 2 health feathers, which ours is maxed out already, we don't need to worry about that. And 2 genius feathers as well, I believe ours is probably, nope, not quite maxed out yet. We're going to give him 2 of these, and then once we've done that, we can't really add any more into health on this one, so we're going to take the rest and add it into our special defense, whatever we have left. In this case, this is 6 of these guys, just like so. And once you've done that, you're going to make sure that you give your ARMAROUGE a modest mint before we head out of here. Just like that. And with that, ARMAROUGE's EVs are done. That's all there is to it. So it should be ARMAROUGE. Make sure yours is level 100. Mine's not right now. But ARMAROUGE level 100, you should have EVs that look like this, maxed out in HP and special attack, with a modest nature, and your ability should be Flash Fire. So if it's not, make sure that you get that changed before we move on. And once you've done that, you are good to go. It's time to go see our favorite person in our favorite place and do some IV training real fast. And now that we're in our favorite spot, let's go see our shady friend in the glasses real quick for some hyper training. We're going to say yes. We are going to choose our ARMAROUGE that is at the top of our party currently, just like so. And once we've done that, we're going to use our normal bottle caps because we can't be bothered to waste the gold ones. And we are going to hyper train everything except our physical attack because we're not going to be using any physical attacks with this ARMAROUGE. So once you've got that done, your ARMAROUGE is hyper trained, IVs are done, EVs are done. The only thing we need to do is give him a shell bell and talk about moves real quick. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, your move set should look a little something like this on your ARMAROUGE. We start off with Calm Mind, then we have Acid Spray, Taunt, and we finish things off with Expanding Force. Calm Mind and Expanding Force being moves that ARMAROUGE learns naturally via level, and Acid Spray and Taunt being moves that he learns via TM. So it's 50-50 on this one with learned moves and TM moves as well. But that's it. That's your moveset for this one. Make sure that before you do anything else, you throw a shell bell on here real quick. And let's talk about how you're going to use this to take down DELPHOX the Unrivaled. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, your Armarouge is ready to go. You should make sure it's level 100, fire and psychic typing with a psychic Tera type, not a fire Tera type. It needs to be holding the Shell Bell so we can get back that precious HP while we're battling against DELPHOX. You should have max EVs in your HP and special attack with a modest nature, and your ability should be Flash Fire, so we can absorb those fire type attacks that DELPHOX is inevitably going to use. And with that, your moveset is Calm Mind, Acid Spray, Taunt, and Expanding Force. Taunt could be replaced with Light Screen in order to further dampen those special attacks that DELPHOX is guaranteed to be using, but Taunt is also a good choice on here as well. Now, with that being said, the strat for this one's pretty simple. When the raid starts, you're going to use Taunt first turn to keep DELPHOX from buffing itself for the next several turns. After that, you're going to use Acid Spray to drop its stats, and then you're going to use Calm Mind to buff your stats. Ideally, you want to use Acid Spray 3 times before DELPHOX cleanses, and then after that, you want to use Calm Mind to get yourself up as high as possible before you start using Expanding Force. Expanding Force at like DELPHOX -6 and Armarouge at +6 does about it's kind of ridiculous. It's like 10,000 damage points to to DELPHOX. It's something absolutely crazy. So this one, along with Ceruledge, would make very, very good Pokemon to use for this raid. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think of this one down in the comments below, what build you're planning on using, and as always, good luck. I believe in you guys, and you got this. I'll see you in the next one. Later.